I was trying to start my Sunday morning on this treadmill because my husband had me up late watching a movie into midnight hours. And I ate cookies after midnight, which is part of today. And it was about 500 calories. So I woke up in a deficit. So I'm not eating nothing. I just had my Metamucil, took my vitamins. I don't give a damn. I'm not eating shit until I work off them 500 calories. But in the meantime, I'm on here watching Sarcast. Y'all know I love her vlogs. And all right, Sarcast, I'm going to have my husband, we're going to check out Tubi. I'm going to see what's up for a change. All right, y'all, it took me an hour and 5 minutes to work off those cookies from midnight. Okay? Yeah. This is when you ask yourself, was it worth it? Sometimes you're going to say yes, and other times it makes you think twice. Okay, gotta go. All right, y'all, finally got these peppers cut up. Remember from yesterday? They smell so good. So we get those in the fridge and we will get these eaten, okay? Now we're going to work on this cucumber salad from yesterday that I wanted to finish that I did not finish. And I'm still watching the Tubi movie with my husband, but I'm listening, but we're both watching it. All right, so I'm going to keep my cucumber salad simple. I got my zesty Italian dressing. I'm just going to use some salt. I'm going to use some red pepper flakes, some dill, and some sugar. And we'll let it sit and taste it, but that should do it well enough. I was trying to start my Sunday morning on the... We over here laughing at this Tubi movie, but we just heard the big plot twist. Okay, but anyway, look at each one, 250 calories, 23 grams of protein, each fillet. Olive oil, I'm choosing to use garlic parmesan cheese seasoning because I want to get this out of my cabinet. I usually put this on chicken, but I'm going to try it on this fish. And then I like this zesty fish. I forgot where I got this from, but it's a whole line. A Spice Affair. And the seasonings is good with this, but it's a line. Anyway, okay, let's get it seasoned up, and then let's get the fish cooked. And I'm just meal prepping basically. I have the chicken salad from yesterday. I made cucumber salad. I'm gonna do my pico as well, but that doesn't need to be immediate. But I'm gonna do my pico de gallo, and then I'm going to I have 2 boiled eggs from yesterday that I'm gonna eat. So I think I'm gonna do, I don't know. Let's just get this done. Bye. All right, I'm just melting some butter in a skillet. Here's my well-seasoned salmon. And we're just going to get it seared up and put it to the side. I'm going to cook it about 5 minutes on both sides. I like my salmon well done. And, yep, that's it. I'm going to sit down after this, y'all. I ate 2 boiled eggs while I was waiting. All right, our salmon is ready. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. Hopefully it's not too salty. Now when I turned it over, and the only reason I say that is because my butter has salt in it. And that garlic parmesan seasoning that I use has salt in it. It's kind of it's a very garlicky seasoning. It's strong. So anyway, but nonetheless, it's not going to be too bad because I didn't do too much. But anyway, look. It looks good, don't it? Yep, so salmon is ready. Do whatever you want with it. I just love salmon so much. I'm blowing a kiss to my salmon. Okay, I gotta go. The Tubi movie got me all corny and shit. The acting is taking me away. But we'll see what we rated at the end. Okay? Hey, this smells so good. This seasoning, I'm going to save this. And I'm going to either make some rice. I got some jasmine rice in there. I think I'm going to make me some jasmine rice. And I'm going to saute it after it's done in this seasoning from the salmon. Don't that sound good? And then I'm going to put some vegetables with it because I need to get more vegetables in. So I'm going to use some vegetables too. Probably some broccoli. I'm trying to start my Sunday morning on the... Hey, look what I just noticed, y'all. I don't even need to do it in the microwave. I'm going to use a skillet. So I'll just squeeze it right into the skillet and I'm going to go ahead and just heat it up. That's it. So the whole pouch is 470 calories. So, yeah, just noted. Duly noted. But, yeah, so let's get it in there. Actually, let me grab my broccoli out of there. I think I'm going to steam my broccoli first. Wait, I changed my mind again. Let's use the peppers instead of the broccoli. It's a vegetable. Okay, I added some red onions in here, y'all. So that's butter down in there. That's just where I made my salmon in. I'm going to add a little olive oil. And I'm going to let this cook down. Then I'm going to add some spinach in there. So now I have some stir-fried vegetables. And then I will pull those vegetables out and do my rice. Meal plan. Done. That's enough for probably 2 days for me. Now I'm going to add some Italian seasoning on my vegetables, but no salt, okay? Because again, I told you about the salt content that I think I already have. So my fish is going to be seasoned well enough. And this does not have salt in it, okay? So let's get our vegetables seasoned. Ooh, this is going to be so good, and it's going to fulfill my vegetable requirement. So as I told you guys, I don't know if I told you, I got to let this saute and get softened before I add my spinach, because my spinach is only going to take a second to cook. But, so I did a little AI meal plan. But what I told AI is I told AI what my goals were. But AI kind of knew my goals already, probably based on my searches and things of that nature. But nonetheless, my goal was to not spend so much money on supplements and things that I don't need. Now, there were certain supplements that I found out I was taking that honestly I really don't need. Sea moss was one of them. So the information I get from AI, I then go a little bit further and do some more research and look online and things of that nature. But so sea moss, there's a reason why I'm not taking it no more. Okay, boom. So do your own research. But nonetheless, that's just one example. So I'll spend a nice little change on that particular supplement along with some others. NAD Plus was another one that I'm going to stop as well. Now, there's levels to it. Ooh, my foot just hurt when I did that. But, ooh, that threw me off. I've been on my feet for a minute. Okay. So, anyway, what I'm saying is, there were certain vitamins that, for me, AI told me to keep that I'm taking that I need to keep. It recommends. And then also, remember, I talked to my doctor too already. And actually, 2 of the vitamins that AI told me to keep were 2 that my doctor told me to keep. Okay, fast forward. There's another supplement that I take for women that AI didn't tell me nothing about, but I know it works. So keep that in mind too. There's gonna be things that you fucking know work for you, period. Now, with that being said, my whole point was vegetables. I need to be eating and incorporating 2 to 3 cups of vegetables every day. More green vegetables than anything, but all of it matters. And that whole little super green powder, stop. Okay, for me. Now, it's okay as like an addition to what you're already doing, but it should not be trying to take the place of green vegetables, leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, the good lettuce. I don't know, because iceberg ain't shit. Y'all know that. Okay, but so this is a journey. So I'm on the food portion of my journey now. Because y'all know I love to eat. We talked about it. Y'all know what's up. Y'all are like my AI. You niggas know I be on some bullshit when it comes to the food. But my food needs to be good. Okay, so that's why you're going to start seeing me cook my food for more vegetables. Bottom line, I got to throw it in there some kind of way. And then my water. So my 80 ounces of water is not negotiable. My vegetables are not negotiable. And my vitamins and medicine is not negotiable. And my 3 miles a day is not negotiable. Everything else, I'm telling you, it's a complete package. And I do believe that I'm creating a routine that works for me. And I'm excited about it. Period. Gotta go. Yeah, my husband, the movie's over on Tubi. I asked my husband what he gives the movie out of 1 through 5. That nigga said 2. And he don't have no problem saying how he feel about something. Now, the reason his opinion is so important is because he doesn't care one way or the other that it's on Tubi. I have a bias towards Tubi. He doesn't have a bias. He just likes watching shows and movies and things. So that's why his opinion is important. Now, I have a bias because y'all know I don't care for Tubi, but I'm trying to give it a chance. Let me say this. I still don't care for Tubi because although the storyline wasn't bad at all, and it did have some plot twists that I wasn't expecting. But let me tell you something. That acting, when I tell you, there were a few moments where I did giggle, and I don't think you were supposed to giggle. That wasn't the intent. I want this to get a little more soft. Side note, I don't really want my peppers to be too crunchy. So what I'm gonna do now, if I had some broth, I would add it, but I don't wanna. If I had coconut water or something like that, or even like a coconut milk. But anyway, I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in here and let it steam. Okay, I'll be back. But anyway, what do I give the movie 1 through 5? I was surprised he said 2. I'm gonna give it. Golly. 2.5. Shit, half. Goddamn. Okay, I'm using the same skillet. I got the rice in here with a little bit of butter, and I'm going to season it with this chicken seasoning. And I'm going to put a little water at the bottom and just let it steam. But it's already cooked. All right, y'all. So my meal plan is done. There's the salmon. There's the grilled vegetables. And here's the jasmine rice. And I haven't tasted any of it yet because I don't need to. But I'm going to, meal plan it into 3 different meals. And then the only thing I could think that I may want to add is probably like sriracha, or my chili crisp maybe. I got chipotle seasonings. So I got different sauces. But we'll see. I don't know. But that's it. It's done. It's only Alright, let me make me some coffee. I'm done with my meal plan. My husband found another Tubi movie. So I think we're going to watch one more. It's called The Accused. I'm getting ready to make my pico. I had bought 2 from Walmart and I was eating it so fast. I was like, I'm just gonna make my own. So I'm gonna use tomatoes, obviously cilantro, some jalapenos, some lime, and a red onion. Real simple. I am gonna add some sea salt. I did see this guy make it online, and he was like, put a little bit of chicken bouillon in there. Now chicken bouillon has salt, so I'm gonna be careful. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this chicken bouillon and leave out the regular salt until after I taste it. Okay, God forbid it's salty. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm starting my Sunday morning on this treadmill because my husband had me up late watching a movie into midnight hours. And I ate cookies after midnight, which is part of today. And it was about 500 calories. So I woke up in a deficit. So I'm not eating nothing. I just had my Metamucil, took my vitamins. I don't give a damn. I'm not eating shit until I work off them 500 calories. But in the meantime, this came out really good, you guys. Really, really good. I did go ahead and add a little salt. I ended up adding a little bit more of this, but obviously this is all to taste. But in terms of the ingredients, 10 out of 10, baby. All right, y'all. So I'm going to end up having for dinner, I'm going to have my homemade chicken salad. You guys saw me make this yesterday. So over a bed of lettuce, some Doritos, a pickle or two, and my 15 grams of protein. Okay, so this is my dinner. I did really good today, even though it started off real fucked up and rocky with those cookies, and the day's not over yet. It's only 6:50 p.m. But yeah, I'm doing good today. Don't sleep on these pickles. I got my cousin on these pickles. I'm getting my son on these pickles. Yep. If you fuck with pickles, you'll fuck with these. All right, y'all, let me eat. All right, y'all, I'm starting my Sunday morning on the... Well, y'all, I didn't finish my chicken salad. I ate about half of it. So I'm adjust my calories in my app a little bit, but I'm full. I still need to drink my protein drink, but I'll drink that before I go to bed. Because I need the protein. That's 15 grams, but 80 calories, 15 grams of protein. I'm scared to kind of drink that this late because it has energy in it. What does it have in it? It's for energy, electrolytes. Okay, I might take that off. I'm going to take it off because I don't want to be up for sure. Okay, bye.